Imagine a machine that never, ever stops running. Even when you are exhausted. Even when you are asleep. What would happen to that machine? Would it burn out? Would it break down under its own power? For millions of people, this machine is not made of metal and wires. It is the human mind. We have all experienced this exact moment. You are lying in bed at 2 a.m. The room is dark. The house is completely silent. But inside your head there is a loud, chaotic storm. You are replaying a conversation from 5 years ago. You are predicting an argument that might happen tomorrow. You are analyzing every single word someone said to you, looking for a hidden meaning. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why is it that the sharper the mind, the heavier the thoughts? Society tells us that high intelligence is a pure gift. We believe that being smart makes life easier. We assume that a high IQ solves problems effortlessly. But psychology reveals a much darker truth. Highly intelligent people are actually the most prone to severe, agonizing overthinking. Do you ever feel like your own brain is your worst enemy? Do you feel like you are a prisoner trapped inside your own brilliant thoughts? Today, we're going to explore why smart people overthink everything. And more importantly, we will uncover what this mental labyrinth is really trying to protect you from. The first psychological trait of a smart overthinker is hyper-pattern recognition. Human evolution programmed our brains to look for patterns to keep us safe. But an intelligent mind takes this survival tool and puts it on overdrive. Do you constantly see connections that other people completely miss? An average mind looks at a situation and sees exactly what is in front of them. A highly intelligent mind looks at the same situation and sees 50 different variables. You notice the slight change in a friend's texting style. You notice the micro-expression on your boss's face. You instantly connect these small details to past traumas and future risks. You see the puzzle pieces, but you cannot stop trying to put them together. The second trait is the relentless need for certainty. Why do you simulate every possible outcome before making a decision? Because an intelligent mind hates the unknown. You use your intellect as a shield against chaos. If you can think of every possible scenario, if you can predict every single thing that might go wrong, then you believe you cannot be hurt. You believe you cannot be surprised by failure. But are you actually protecting yourself? Or are you just suffering through a disaster that has not even happened yet? A highly intelligent brain operates like a supercomputer. But when a supercomputer is fed a problem with no logical answer, it crashes. And human emotion has no logical answer. You cannot calculate the exact reason someone fell out of love with you. But your brilliant mind will exhaust itself trying to find the mathematical formula anyway. The third trait is the ability to see the gray areas. Simple minds live in a world of black and white. Things are either good or bad, right or wrong. But an intelligent mind understands nuance. You see every side of an argument. You understand exactly why the other person is angry, even when they are hurting you. Does this deep empathy leave you completely paralyzed? When you can see the validity of 10 different choices, how can you possibly pick just one? This leads to the fourth trait, anticipatory anxiety. Smart people do not live in the present moment. They live 5 years in the future. Let us look at a real-life example. Imagine a simple scenario at work. Your boss sends you a 2-word message on a Friday afternoon. We need to talk. An average person reads this, thinks it might be a quick update, and goes to sleep. But the overthinker, their supercomputer activates. You analyze the lack of punctuation. You replay your performance over the last 6 months. You wonder if the company is downsizing. You calculate how long your savings will last if you are fired. You plan a completely new career path. By Monday morning, you have lived through a complete mental breakdown. You walk into the office, terrified. And your boss simply asks you a quick question about a spreadsheet. Did this deep empathy protect you in that moment? Or did it simply torture you for an entire weekend?
The fifth and final trait is paralysis by analysis. Because you want to make the absolute best, perfect decision, you end up making no decision at all. You research a simple purchase for 3 weeks. You draft a text message for 2 hours. Are you letting your life pass you by while you try to calculate the perfect way to live it? What does all of this actually mean? It means that your overthinking is not a defect. It is a brilliantly designed defense mechanism. Your brain is doing exactly what it was built to do: keep you safe from danger. You have a Ferrari engine inside your head, but you are driving it with no brakes. You must understand that you cannot outthink human suffering. You cannot predict the future, no matter how high your IQ is. What would happen if you finally surrendered the need for control? What if you accepted that you are smart enough to handle a problem when it actually happens, rather than inventing it in your mind first? The true mark of a genius is not the ability to think endlessly. It is the ability to know when to finally turn the mind off. The next time the spiral begins, breathe. Step out of the future. Bring your brilliant mind back into your body. The present moment is the only place where life actually exists. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Future Minds podcast. Give your mind a rest today. You deserve it. Keep exploring, stay grounded, and I will see you next time.